What's up, y'all? Welcome to day 35 of my vlog where I share my thoughts, ideas, and my journey in life with you guys. I hope all you guys having a blessed day. But for today's topic, something I really want to share today, something I was pondering and thinking about as I was working out, going for my daily run this morning. I wanted to talk about our self-destructive side because there is a self-destructive side within all of us. We all have a past. We've all made mistakes. We've all failed at something at some point in time in our lives. We're not perfect. We all have a side of ourselves, a self-destructive side of ourselves that we're so afraid to reveal to the world. We all have flaws. We've all have insecurities and doubts. We all have a side of ourselves that we're not proud of. We all have a side of ourselves that we're ashamed of. We all have done things in our life that may not reflect they may reflect who you are as a person, but because we're just human beings, because we all make mistakes. And a lot of times in our life, a lot of times I see a lot of people, they put so much energy and focus on hiding that self-destructive side of themselves, their flaws, their mistakes, their insecurities from the world. And that's what hinders them, that what stops them, that what holds them back from growing to become the person they were meant to be. Because our self-destructive side is just as important, as essential to be whole, to be who you are, to figure out the person that you're always meant to be, for you to grow, to become the best version of yourself. Your self-destructive side is just as important, as essential as the positive side of yourself, as the light side of yourself, of all the good things about yourself. Because our self-destructive side is like a shadow. There's nothing in this world without a shadow. There's no human being without a shadow. There is no light without darkness. There is no night without day. There is no you without your self-destructive side. There's no positive, there's no negative. You cannot know fear without courage. You cannot know success without failure. You cannot know love without hate. And that self-destructive side you're so afraid of just to reveal to the world, the self-destructive side that you're so ashamed of, that you work so hard to hide from the world, because you want to be seen as perfect, because you want to be seen as somebody that walks with the crowd, that does what everybody else is doing. You don't want to be judged. You don't want to be criticized. I know. I understand that, but that's exactly what's holding a lot of people back. Because our self-destructive side is part of who you are as a person, your self-identity, and the person that you're always meant to be. Remember, successful people, everybody makes mistakes. Successful people make mistakes all the time because they have shadows too. They have a dark side too. They have a self-destructive side too. But the difference between successful people and everybody else is not that they don't make mistakes, is that they make their mistakes right. They make their choices right, and they make their life right. And even though when they do self-destruct, but from their self-destruction, they figure out and they learn about themselves in their destructiveness. They learn about themselves, about their light. Because in the darkest times of your life, you figure out that light within you. In all the times where you feel so much hate, you figure out how to love yourself. In the most hardest times of failure, you figure out what you need to do to be successful. And that's what happens when you embrace your self-destructive side. And you can't run away from your shadow. You can't run away from your past. You can't run away from your mistakes. You can't run away from things you're not proud of. You can't run away from things you're ashamed of. You cannot run away from your failures. You cannot run away from things that you actually put in effort and made choices and made that you can't run away from the bed that you make. We live in the bed that we make in our life. So for all you guys out there, understand that learn to embrace that self-destructive side. It's part of who you are. In everything in my life. People that know me today, Today, if I look at myself today, I'm a very positive person. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very empathetic person. I'm a very strong-willed, strong-minded, determined, compassionate, kind. I'm a very powerful human being as far as my mindset of what I want for my life. But I will not be who I am today if I didn't go through the phases of my life that I felt like that was the time in my life that I felt like I was self-destructing. The times in my life I felt like my life was falling apart. The times in my life where I felt like I was all alone. The times in my life I felt like that there was no hope. The times of my life I felt like that all I saw was negativity, pain, and fear, and hopelessness. When my life self-destructed, when I self-destructed as a person, that's where I found all the good things about myself. That's where I found the courage. In my most fearful time in my life, that's where I found the courage to get back up. In the most negative, hateful time in my life, that's where I found love, to love myself, and found empathy to love other people. In the most hardest time and toughest time, the time where I just failed in everything in my life to hit rock bottom, that's where I found my talent and my purpose and what I needed to do to be successful. Because I embraced my self-destructive side, I embraced the self-destruction in my life. I did not try to hide it from the world. I did not try to lock it up and to put it somewhere else and pretend that it didn't exist. But I had to take, at some point of time in my life, I had to accept who I was as a person. I had to accept my self-destructive side. I had to accept my flaws, my weaknesses, my mistakes, my past, my failures. I had to accept that and understand that even though I've hit rock bottom, even though that my life is falling apart, even though that I'm off the path that God intended for me to take, that I can go up. I can make things better. I can improve. Because when you hit rock bottom, when you self-destruct in your life, you cannot go but up. And a lot of people, because you don't embrace your self-destructive side, you don't see that there is an opportunity to go up. Because you're so focused of looking down. You're so focused on looking behind you. You're so focused of trying to hide who you really, really are from the world instead of embracing it and learning from it and growing from it. My brothers and sisters, I want to express my love to all you guys out there. That your self-destructive side is just as important as all the good things and positive and loving things that you have about yourself. But that self-destructive side that you're trying to hold back, you're trying to hide and afraid to deal with, afraid not proud of, that's still a part of who you are. I would like I said, that's where the growth is, that's where the lessons are. Your shadows will always go with you no matter what. And for me, for the longest time in my life, I tried to run away from my shadow. I was afraid to look in my shadow. I was ashamed and not proud every time I look in my shadow. But I decided one day to change my life, that I was going to make every single thing right. I was going to right all the wrongs. I was going to right all the mistakes. I was going to right all the failures. I was going to right all the fears and doubts and insecurities. I was going to make everything about myself right. I was going to take care of myself, to fix myself, to change myself, to improve myself. Because even though we may self-destruct, but we don't have to stay in that destruction. We can build from the ashes. We can build a new foundation. We can build the person that you were always meant to be. So, all you guys out there, I want to express my love to all you guys. Embrace that self-destructive side. We all have it. We're all human. And God knows your self-destructive side. Don't try to hide it. You may hide it from the world, you may hide it from your friends, from your families, but you can't hide your self-destructive side from God. He knows who you really are. And all he wants you to do is to come to him with all that you are, so that way he can embrace you and reveal to you all that you can be. My brother and sister, I love all you guys. I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys love this message. And I just want to share this message with all you guys. And if you love my content, please like and subscribe to my video. Please drop a comment below. Share your thoughts and comments. If you have anything else you want me to talk about, let me know. But I just want to share this message with all you guys out there that I feel like that need this message to hear, to help you in your life. So that way, for me, just to help continue to fulfill my person And just like I say in every video, I say all these things. Let's walk by faith, not by sight. Let's spread the love and positivity. Say bless all I do. Peace.